On MyCameraNews.com, we are visiting today with the Missouri State High School softball record holder for career home runs from Cameron High School, Miss Taylor Hamilton. Also with us is the coach of the Lady Dragons, Kristy McIntosh. Taylor, first of all, congratulations on setting the record.
Thank you.
And did you know that it was out when you hit it?
Yeah, definitely.
A no doubt home run against Bishop LeBlond.
Yep.
Okay. Got a good swing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you faced Doolin before, so
Yeah.
what kind of a pitcher is Claire Doolin?
She's a good pitcher. She throws a lot. She doesn't really throw it over the plate a lot, so I just took advantage of it when she did.
Yeah. And then, of course, Claire gets revenge and gets the home run to win the game. But, hey, that's softball. Let's talk about your development in the 4 years that you've been playing high school softball. And when you came up as a freshman and got into your freshman season, what were some of the things that you were trying to get better at? What are some of the things the coach was telling you to work on?
To be patient at the plate a lot and to just do what I do best, I guess. I guess it worked, so.
It worked 41 times. It worked. And I know that at times it would get frustrating for you because the opposing coaches caught on to, hey, we're not going to pitch the Hamilton kid. Did that bother you at any point over especially the last 2 years?
Yeah, a little bit. It gets kind of frustrating, but I mean, everybody else picks up after I get walked, so it doesn't, not that bad, I guess.
Yeah. Kristy, talk about Taylor, and I asked her development and the things that you worked with. Of course, you've been seeing Taylor play for a number of years.
Probably about 10, probably.
I was going to say a long time.
Yeah.
And so what are some of the things that, first of all, you noticed about Taylor as she was?
I think just her coverage of the plate. We've noticed that it doesn't matter if you pitch her inside, it doesn't matter if you pitch her outside. Because, I mean, she proved it out there in the long game inside pitch. She can still drive down the line. She's hit several too. I know her sophomore year, especially because I was looking at her hit chart today, she hit several of them over the right center field fence. So that just means that she's going with the outside pitch, going the direction she needs to. I know we're talking about career home runs and all, but I think the best thing is just the fact that she's a solid contact hitter and she hits the ball hard every time she hits the ball.
Right. And a lot of singles and doubles and triples in addition to the home runs. And that's the mark of a hitter that can protect the plate, like you said, and spray the ball.
And the frustration over the years of after she's had the several home runs and the other teams walking her and that kind of stuff, and just being able to be patient at the plate and being able to still hit that many home runs is pretty amazing thing. And
one of the challenges for you as a coach is where to put Taylor in the lineup. And I know you've run her up from first to the 7th and 8th spot.
Yeah, and it was one of those things that, we knew which coaches were going to pitch to her, which coaches weren't going to pitch to her. So if, we knew a team was going to pitch to her that game, we'd move her down in the lineup a little bit more. That way we'd get more girls on base in front of her. If we knew they weren't pitching to her, then we move her the first batter. That way, we have runners or hitters behind her to move her around.
Right. It's sunk in, hasn't it, that you now own the record for the most career home runs? I mean, and leading up to it, you hear about athletes that know that records are within reach. And so I'm sure one of the things that you also had to guard against was that you don't want to be pressing, you don't want to be swinging out of your shoes to try to hit the next home run. Was that a difficult situation for you?
A little bit, but
we went through a couple games where she was fishing for a few pitches here and there, and we just kept telling her, hey, they're going to throw it across the plate. Just be patient, pick out your good pitch.
Yeah.
And she finally got the one she wanted. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's quite an honor, I'm sure. I'm sure you feel very proud about accomplishing it. I know it's not a goal, and maybe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. That you sat down as a freshman and said, "What's the career home run record? I want to break it." I don't think that was the case, Taylor. But as the years go by, then you're thinking, hey, this thing is a little bit in reach. I mean, was that your thought process there? Okay. Took all the words out of her mouth. Okay, real quick, district tournament coming up, and then, of course, I know one of the goals for this year's team is make it to Springfield, get to the Final Four, and it all starts Wednesday night. So, but it's teams that you played, teams that you're familiar with. Right.
I think Wednesday night, I think he's going to throw to Taylor, and I think that, we beat him twice. It's one of those things you come out, it's always a new game coming into districts, but, going up against Lafayette, it's always going to be a tight game.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck. Taylor, 6 games to go.
Yep.
I think that's right. If I counted them up correctly, it's 6 games to get to the championship down at Springfield. No pressure or anything. But again, congratulations on your accomplishment. And I know that you're going to miss Cameron softball when it's all said and done. But you've got Missouri Western to look forward to.
Yep.
And we have with Cameron. I was thinking that she had the Western sweatshirt on today, but she did put on the Cameron sweatshirt today. Very good. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
That is Taylor Hamilton and Coach Kristy McIntosh.